I want to take a bit of a turn here and speak now with meteorologist Freddy Vela. And Freddie, you mentioned this number 83 in particular. What is significant about that?
Well, it is one of the hottest days that we've had so far this month. And in a bit, I'm going to show you what our record is for today. So that number 83, very, very important. Let's go and take a look now at that calendar over the course of the month. So this takes a look back at the past couple of days. About, we're the 9th already? So as we look back over the past few days, blue day there, blue day over here, blue day there, blue, blue, blue. And even when we hit the reds, we were just above average, which is around 68 to 69 degrees. So 69, not too bad. 70, that's not too bad either. But today, we're looking at hitting 83 degrees. So I'm going to show you why that's important too, because I did mention we're already in December 9th, but look at where our average first freezes are for many of these days. October to November over here, November 7th to November 13th as you get closer towards more into the hill country and closer into the metro, November 14th to November 20th, and then Austin itself, downtown, November 28th to December 4th. And yet we still have not seen freezing around here, and it looks like the next couple of days we could finally get there. So 83. Why was it important today? Well, look at our records for Austin. For Camp Mabry, 83 is actually the record high set back in 2019. The record low was actually 15 degrees. Don't worry, it doesn't look like we're going to reach that, at least not in the next 7 days. And then we have a rain record too. No snow record whatsoever. But 83 in 2019, that's when that was set. And yet we still haven't reached our first freeze. It's almost here, and it should be here in a couple of days for many people. I'll show you where. 78 degrees right now, current temperatures in Fredericksburg, 78 in Mason, 81 degrees in Llano, 78 in Burnett, 83, there's that number for Austin. So take a look at clouds and radar. What helped us get here? Well, two things. The fact that we had no cloud coverage, drier air that filtered in. So again, you see that rebound in that temperature up and down really quickly. Drier air tends to actually fluctuate quicker. And then the winds coming in from the south. Both those two things together really helped our temperatures. We zoom out just a bit more. There's that front. It's on the way, just not here yet. In fact, stalled out just a tad. Now looking like it's going to be an overnight thing. Winds will shift as it does arrive. But right now we're looking at somewhere within after midnight for that front to finally push through. Get a little bit of cloud coverage. That pulls out. The front comes in. And then we have that drier air that filters through again. Drier air. That's the other word. We're doing it again. What did I say about drier air? It's quicker to see the temperatures fluctuate up and down. Now I want to talk about winds because that's also going to be a bit of a concern. We're looking at 5:30 p.m. for this evening. Play this out a bit more. Here comes that front. It starts to push through. We'll see the winds change just a bit ahead of the front, but look at what happens after the front. It's a little bit of a delay here, but wind gusts start to pick up as we see for tomorrow. Wind gusts could be up to 30 miles per hour in Fredericksburg, 29 miles per hour in Burnett, 23 miles per hour in Austin, 27 miles per hour. And these are all estimates, but that gives you an idea that we could see wind gusts between 25 and 30 miles per hour after the front comes in. It looks like it's going to be a one-day thing. As we get out towards the following day, things will be fine. And the temperature trend, too, there's that number again, 83. I'm keeping that in your memory for today because then we'll look at what we hit for tomorrow, Tuesday, 59 degrees. So that's our forecast high. That's a huge drop over the next 24 hours. So let's take a look at what we're going to hit. By 9 a.m., we'll be down into the 40s, 49 degrees. It'll slowly start to warm back up, 53s by about noon, by 1 p.m., 55, and then by 3 p.m., we're down to about 59 degrees, and then we start to see the temperatures start to flow back. But Wednesday morning, that's going to be the one we're going to want to watch. Now, I mentioned that we're going to have rain chances, but that's not happening today. That's not happening tomorrow. It's not happening Wednesday. We have to go all the way to Friday, 7 a.m., where we see some of that moisture flow back in. That gives us that chance of rain for Friday going into Saturday. So the front comes in, temperatures drop. We'll be down into the 40s tomorrow morning, 50 60s for tomorrow afternoon. Look at these lows, 36 on Wednesday morning, and that's for Camp Mabry. We're not talking about the hill country. We look at Thursday, 37 degrees. Temperatures stay around average in the mid-60s. We'll slowly get back to about 70. But here comes the rain chances for Friday and Saturday, and then we stay kind of leveled out in the 70s for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 50s for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Keep with us in the next half hour. We're going to talk about those freezing temperatures and which areas could see it.